Alright, welcome back everybody to the last spell. Before we begin, I want to just say that I know that the release rate of the series has been slowed down a bit. But I am dead set on finishing it, so it will happen, don't worry. It might just take some time. But let's dive in. The first thing I wanted to do this episode, as I was looking at my characters here, I wanted to go in and take this triple swipe scroll off of Morgana, give it to Keejchen. That was like the first thing here. Keejchen has infinite mana, more or less, where Morgana does not have enough anymore. So she can get the lower tier scroll. A little min-maxing there. And that's good enough for now, I think. Something else I wanted to do for you guys is to turn up the music volume ever so slightly. Maybe the master volume, because it is very low and it's good music. Not too intrusive. Hit the production here. Oops. Oh, a pistol. Wooden pistol is the main hand weapon. That is a nice gun. Yeah. And a longbow +2. Oh. Who is it that has... Is it Farah? Ranged weapons, short bow. Oh, she has a tier 0 longbow currently. It also does 20% extra poison damage, this one, but that's not really the point. We just need her to have a better longbow, and I'm kind of certain that this is the right pick, I think. The watch out does not get better. I wasn't sure if it would. Anyway, we don't need more melee weapons. It would have been the wooden pistol, if anything, but I definitely am leaning towards the longbow. So, let's grab that. Materials, and the blacksmith. Another tier 5 spear with +3% damage on it, and an axe with +7% damage on it. But it's a +4, so it is lower tier. The spear then is probably just the right pick. Unless we are all filled up on the highest tier spears that we can. Let's see, we got a level 4, level 4, level 3. Okay, but this is a mithril one, so that might still be better. There was a level 5 dagger, but we already have a level 5 dagger here. Level 3 there. The silver spear gives mana and mana regen. He doesn't really need that though. So more damage might be better. Where's the blacksmith here? The silver spear there. Okay, it's not a lot of extra damage. With the 3% on top, it'll be a bit more. But then I think I prefer 4% dodge and more mana and mana regen. So then Morgana, spear +4 versus a spear +5 with 3% extra damage. It's still gonna be the spear. Yeah. I think it is the right pick. Into inventory then and equip that. We should also equip the longbow on Farah. Here. Good, then a tier 4 spear. I don't think we can put that into play. The mithril spear versus at one higher tier spear. Oh, there's a pretty big difference in damage between these two. Huh. Edwidge, who already does a lot of damage. She doesn't have armor though, because she has health instead. So I think I would give her a higher damage spear instead. Make sure to one-shot people. That begs the question, should someone who uses armor use the mithril spear? Not you. I don't think so. This is the damage difference is a lot here. Morgana, she kills through other means. So it might be the right play to be more defensive and survive. 87 armor. We know that armor doesn't do all that much against all that melee damage, but more is still better. I think I would prefer being a little bit more tanky here. Then we can place the tier 4 spear there. Alright, good enough. Let's sell some of the stuff. Not this one, but this. Why can I not? Game. Oh, I broke it. Oh no. Interesting. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause. Okay, and that didn't take long. I just reloaded the game, went to main menu and back, and it should have saved what I did. Yeah, it did. So let's unlock some stuff in here. Freude, rejoice, O earth and sea, for I come with gifts in hand. Nothing new there. Will you always save me when I die? Always. This is my pledge to thee. I have a feeling that thou art part of myself. Thine essence and mine are kin, like my children, but not quite the same. Thou really art an enigma. Okay. Very fancy speech. Lone wolf set for surviving night 10 in Langenberg. Cool. Lone wolf. Well, we'll see what that's all about later. And the commander set for having a hero reach level 10. Very cool. Alright. Then on the darkness side, there she is. With 8,000. 8,000. What can we do with that? I know what we can do with that. We can get catapults. And I bet you guys want to see some catapults in play, don't you? So let's just throw that in the mix. And I don't think I can unlock anything with 1,300 then. So that'll be good enough for now. And we'll set up some catapults. And we also need to do level ups. This is an economy episode, of course. I forgot to mention, but I think it's obvious at this point. It's going to take a while doing all of this. We're going to grab the resistance here. It's good enough, I think. Farah with momentum. No. Reliability. She's got 20% accuracy. Resistance reduction might be nice. She's got none of that at all. Resistance reduction. I always forget where that is. Here. 0%. Okay, so let's level that up a bit. Here. And then give her resistance herself? Sure. Oh no, you know what? She really needs that extra crit to combo her abilities, the critical master. And she's not that often in danger, so I don't think she needs to be defensive. In fact, she's got 0 armor. At night, at night 11 is what we're going into. That's kind of crazy. But she hasn't really been hit. She's been holding back, which is why she needs to be longbow and not pistol, in case anyone was wondering why I went with that decision. That would be why. Let's see. Oh, more accuracy on you might actually be pretty decent, sir. Matthew. 10% is somewhat low in the late game here. He's at 22 though from gear. Then of course critical is pretty nice, you know, upgrading that, and then he already has 28% critical. That's pretty good. Again, 11 for gear. We're getting the critical power, and here we're going to reshuffle this into mana. Mana. I hope he gets 10 extra mana right now then. He does. Okay, yeah. Good. Worth. Range damage from Mero. No, this is not Farah. Right. I was so excited for a second. Mana regen. Reliability. Could be the thing to pick. She's got that propagation thing. So lower or more minimum damage for lots of little hits. Now she get a good blue resistance upgrade here. We'll grab that, and then I'll take that reliability. Sure, just a little bit of it is nice, and a perk for you. You can become a bully. Last time we grabbed she's the propagation lady. Gotta remember that. Mana shield, critical master, field study. Every 12 units killed at a distance of 4 or more gives us +1 skill range. No. When attacking with a mana consuming skill, the attack gets extra critical power, organic armor. There's the cheer, which I'm going to forget to use. We can get equipment slots. That might be nice. -1 skill range for extra accuracy and dodge. Thrifty is nice. I forget what I'm doing with her. Propagation, yeah. So that's mana usage, and I like using the strike scroll with her, I suppose. So stuff like Thrifty and Explosive Essence are both good here. Harvester versus Thrifty. I'm assuming that Thrifty is better just because it's higher tier perk, right? Depends on your character, obviously, but if you have one who just slays everything, then this one's better. If you have one who spends a lot of action points, then Thrifty is better. She's got 5 AP, so I think I remember to use Thrifty quite often. Like I notice the discount and then I will use it, so I'm gonna go with that one. Got more leveling up to do. Keejchen with dodge. Yeah, that's pretty good for a frontliner, just more dodge. Contra experience over here. Now we are going to reshuffle this. Keejchen is our mana spender, right? He's got so much mana. Who's also like a melee character, just like nothing special there. Okay, reshuffle that into momentum. It only works with the momentum ability on the spear then, and will I mean, that's so specific. I rarely use. No, I do often use the rush, sorry. So that might be good. 20% momentum from instead of 10. Yeah. Okay. I'll try to remember to use that, but no guarantees. Explosive Essence for mana consuming skills, which is really good for you. So that's extra critical power. Only good if you have high critical yourself, which you don't really. He can become a critical master instead, which is... Then I would go with the Explosive Essence, surely. We could give him head on, which is also really powerful, especially now that I built the momentum thing on him. Disables the second weapon set, no. And he is relentless already. Yes. So head on for 25% extra critical damage and no block on the enemy. That is probably the one I should pick. 1 by 1. No. I landed on this one here. It says whenever an isolated unit is killed, which means not necessarily by Keejchen. I don't think that that's what it means, but that's what it reads like. If anyone kills an isolated unit, then he would get more bonuses. Hitting a non-isolated unit, it must be for only him. Anyway. I think we'll get the head on. Yeah. That was all the leveling? No, we got one more. You get a level, you get a level, everybody gets a level. Morgana does physical damage, so... Oh, she's got high resistance, high dodge, and high armor, high block. I like you. Let's do more damage. 10% more. Not quite at which level, but soon, maybe. Resistance reduction, I think you should have some, and you do have 10%. So then I'm inclined to go with the blue daily mana regen over here. Good. Another perk for you. If you have high maximum health, then bodybuilder becomes better. 8% extra physical damage. You don't do a lot of mana stuff. Do you have high critical? Kinda. One extra trinket slot. Could be cool. I'll hold that one. Let's try to do some of the economy stuff here. Something that just sprung to my eyes here is the repair of the walls, and I do want to start building Oh yeah, actually I do want to start building some stone walls here and there, reinforced stone walls even. Okay, so comparatively they do 30 for 110 or 45 for 215. Okay, that does feel more efficient in materials. It definitely is. So let's just go with the normal stone wall. And my idea was kind of just to build those wherever the enemies destroy the normal wall. Oh, but we are going to demolish this for sure. 40 health on this one doesn't seem like it'll hold. 13 on this one. Any other vestige walls that I should tear down? Yes. Well, the fact that they were vestige walls means that they've been there since the start of the game and therefore are not that often under attack. So I shouldn't replace those with the expensive walls, huh? I think. This one I think is good. This is a big catapult indeed, so yeah, you can have... That's also something, we should only build the stone walls obviously in front of higher tier ballistas that can shoot over them. Not all of them can. Let me put a reinforced on the corner here. I feel that one gets destroyed a lot, and then we'll just do a wooden wall there. That one doesn't get attacked that often. I'll stick to repairing these. Then we gotta talk traps. It looks kind of ugly here, but whatever. Stun trap. So a trap that has been used costs a little bit to repair it, to reset it, I suppose. I see. Okay, so that's how that works. We just hit it like that, and I mean, that's worth it. It's not very expensive. Good. Beyond that, we are going to double work the gold mine, obviously. We can check the shop real quick, maybe. For almost... not quite almost 1,000 gold, but almost. almost 1,000 gold. Anyway. We need more potions, stuff for the bag slots. We have a few slots open. So potion of stone, no, but mana maybe, or the cleansing. We were able to get another trinket slot, so maybe we want to buy a cool trinket. +1 multi-hit. Oh, did I already pick something? No, I didn't. Who was that? You perk. So Morgana with an extra trinket slot. You have 45% reliability already, so that's what the cape got us, and therefore I will probably not buy the cape for her. 13% extra damage is also something. Maybe someone else would take a trinket from her. I'll give a trinket to her. Yeah. No. I'll give it to... Let's see. The thing is, Edward always does so much damage anyway, so she should have that one. Here, someone who has low reliability, you do that. Okay, so Holy Ring. Oh, extra healing received is really good on the vampire characters. So like this. And then Morgana gets that extra trinket slot. Good. We have room for some helmets, and I saw some in here. Extra healing received on the goat head. Easy decision. What about these pants? Isolation bonus. Nasal helmet for health and resistance. 67. I want to start filling out our equipment slots wherever possible, because surely that'll be worth it. There. Keon probably front lines a bit more than Meryl. Let's see if we can sell the longbow now. Nice. That left us with 600 gold after all of that. Can't do anything here. Any upgrades to... No. But we could upgrade the production of the materials. Let's see here. If I want to work the mine with a worker, that makes sense. Oh, we definitely want to repel the fog. There, good. I don't want to do anything else here. No. Upgrade the production. Allow an extra scavenge for 25 gold and double scavenge into, what is that? 140 extra materials to build stuff from. Very cool. Is there any buildings that we should be building? Yes, 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 there's one. I wanted to build a mana well. There's not really any good spots for it though. They don't often come in here or there. Well, they kinda do. If they make it in past these ballistas, then we're screwed anyway, so maybe this is where you put it. The mana well. We have not had that at all before, so this one allows us to use workers to restore mana to heroes during the production phase. Or, what I have done in the past anyway, is I would like to upgrade the benediction here. Benediction gives you a free use, which restores 13 mana, where the normal one restores 25. I just think we have the workers, honestly, for once. There's not much more that I can spend them on. I will try to find something with the money. So mana well, obviously. What about our health? Oh, Edward is pretty wounded. So that means that the temple, which is the same as the mana well, is also worth it probably. Oh, that one's big. I've never built this one before, but this late game with all that money, it could kind of work out. So we're gonna build it here. That sounds or looks dangerous, so not 100% sure about this decision right now. She needs about 100 health. This one provides 75, or could upgrade it to 125. Oh, I also need workers to destroy or scavenge buildings, obviously. Oops. Forgot about that. We'll take a 2 out and then heal just once. Like that, and then mana from here on to whoever needs it the most. Probably, I mean, I know Morgana needs it, but Meryl uses mana more, so I think she should get it. And all of our workers have been used now. We have 340 still in the bank. All the houses have been upgraded at least once. I could reshuffle the shop. Now might be the time to start doing stuff like that. I want to buy tier 5 stuff only, basically. But not these pants. The isolation. Oh, some red stuff. And some new things. Elven boots, mystic elven boots with propagation damage, but lowered skill range. Holy Ring, Stag, Helm, +1 skill range. Resistance and dodge. Wow, +2 propagation bounces. I think she already has so many propagation bounces though. Meryl. Novice's Tome of Secrets +4. Now Meryl does have like low tier items, weapons, so this one comes with a propagation attack. It does not only 1, but 2. This has the lightning scroll built in, basically. So that might be the play. We can gain mana, reliability, damage, and critical power, or reliability, skill range, and damage. Do we need the mana? No. Reliability and critical power, yeah. 115. And I do want to buy an armor too. I think this is fine. We're just spending money that we have. Meryl. There you are. What do we replace? This one does not do propagation bounces at all, which is your entire thing. It does do long-range stuns, though, but not on the propagation, of course. So, tough decisions. Decisions. Then there's the Worn Greaves and the Slayer Armor. Slayer Armor is for a momentum character. So, do we have one of those? Yes, but do we need an armor for one of those? This is not a momentum character, so it's just Okeon 2. They're not that focused on momentum, to be honest. Propagation bounces. If I check Meryl here, she already has pans that help with that. Physical damage, healing received, dodge, health, armor. Yeah, we're gonna buy it. Oh, and a shield. I think we have a shield slot. Even, yeah. Oh, I cannot afford it. Okay. We can if we sell this spear. There. Oh, I wanted to upgrade ballistas too. Next night, then, I suppose. Okay. Maybe I did the wrong thing by spending all the money on equipment. But I bought some things that I think will be around for the rest of the game and boost everything, so it should be fine. So this is either for Morgana or Edwidge. And I think, honestly, Morgana has the better defensive build. They both have vampirism. She's got more ways of life-stealing than Edwidge does, and she already had an armor too. So now we got two ladies in these skinny armors here. Fantasy. Oh, we got a new achievement unlocked. What now? Better melee heroes. Have a hero reach 50% in physical damage. Oh. Heroes with melee weapons are generated with 3% extra physical damage. Oh, that's really nice. Just more damage. That makes me think that we should try to reach 50% in magic and range damage too. Which I think we could do with Farah. We could get to the 50%. Not in this day, probably, but if I focus on it, then probably next night. I didn't get you a perk before? What should we give her? Oh, she could have become a vampire. Proximity shot. When attacking with a skill dealing range damage, the attack gets extra damage decreased by 4% for each tile of distance from the hero after the first one. I wonder if this one can go into the negatives. It doesn't specify that. I don't think it should be able to go into the negatives, but maybe it can, and I'm kind of scared. Extra dodge and move points as long as you are not wounded. So that's probably the one. Yeah, let's get it. Getting ready to get the final tier. Cool. 600 materials will be the next thing. Catapults cost 100, so what I think you should do is put like one in 2 opposite corners. That way we cover almost the entire field. We could also like put them center of every flank like this. I think the corners are better. Here. And there. Did I finish building the walls that I wanted? Probably not. Let's say here, construction mode. I am thinking about building the gates now, so we can have passage through. Honestly, I don't know why I would ever build gates. We can just jump over the wall, and that is more efficient in terms of materials contra HP of the wall, right? So you get what? 20 less HP. Okay. That's not a big deal. Let's try building a gate. There. This one should be a wooden gate. We got a lot of line of sight dependent dudes here. This one I want to upgrade. I'm not sure why I placed a lower tier there. Then I want to expand this mid wall and probably just close it off, honestly, because they were running through here and I don't want to see that again. And over here, sort of the same idea. Just close it off like that. And that's good enough. We can put in one normal ballista, mounted ballista. Like I said, they were breaking in over here, so let's put it there. And then one smaller ballista, or upgrade a small ballista to a larger one. This one. 40 materials remain. Enough. Oh, I forgot. Building this temple here is risky, but if I do this with barricades, it's very unlikely that they get to the building. I wanted to destroy these ruins too, of course. But yeah, can't have everything. A catapult, by the way, has 2 uses during a night. You can attack within the range, and then it does an AoE as indicated here. It does not require line of sight, and it does not allow any dodges. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, though. It's physical damage. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. They can't be upgraded or anything. Nope. Okay. Gold, materials, spend. I think I did it. We got through it. Okay, so then commit, end phase. No, we have a perk point. Okay. On Matthew, huh? I guess there was a lot of perk points that I didn't assign. Boom. Whenever a unit is killed within a range of 3, the overkill damage is transferred to all adjacent units, except this hero, within a range of 3. That is interesting. I wonder if that works with poison. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. But that... because he's always in range 3 of units, trying to poison them, and then if that transfer to all adjacent heroes except this hero, indeed. Or ignore resistance, but no. That poison already does that, right? So... exploit weakness seems pretty cool, but not in this case. Okay, I'll get the boom thing. Let's try it out. Cool. Anything else? No. Good. And we don't know the ratio of enemies coming from any specific direction this time, so we'll put Pharaoh on the flank there. You there. Doesn't really matter when we don't have more information. I could have done something to set up our warp gates better. Didn't really think of that. I'm so mad at the warp gates. Something like this. We got a range character here in every corner, and then a melee character on each flank. Not in every corner, but opposite corners like this. They can support on 2 different flanks. Sounds cool to me. You go back a bit. Keon also back a bit. Whereas Edwidge can sit on that trap there, and Morgana here. Watch them die in the first turn. Next episode, of course. I hope you guys enjoyed this one and still enjoying the series, despite it being slow. Thank you as always for watching, and see you in the next episode with night number 11. Coming up soon.